guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you what my top 10 favorite items are from higher end brands. I did a video on my top 10 favorite products from the drugstore and I will link that down below for you to see if you haven't already checked that one out. But I wanted to do the opposite and share what my favorite products are from higher end lines. And as I mentioned in my monthly favorites from April, I am technically home in the States, and so I know that I might be tempted to change my favorites up a little bit as the summer goes on. So I just wanted to film this before the summer, and then maybe again in the fall I will film again and see what my favorite items are then. I would say these have been my top 10 for, probably a good 6 months, I would say, ever since last fall when I came here to France. So I just want to share with you what my top 10 high-end products are, so we will jump right on into it. So I have two foundations that I absolutely love that are higher-end foundations. They are the Makeup Forever HD foundation and the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I did talk about both of these in my foundation routine video, and I used the Makeup Forever one in that video, so I will also link that down below in case you're interested in seeing that. But I honestly cannot pick between the two of these which one I like better. To me, they both are just awesome foundations. The Makeup Forever one I have been using more recently. This one is matching me just a little bit better right now. I did get the Double Wear last summer, so I did have a little bit of a tan, so it's just a tad bit too dark for me. I do sometimes wear it because it's not overly noticeable. The Double Wear is a little bit more fuller coverage, so I definitely tend to reach for this one when I am dealing with a little bit more imperfections like blemishes and things like that. The Makeup Forever one is more of a medium to buildable coverage foundation, so this one is a little bit more fuller. But the Makeup Forever one, just when I see myself in pictures wearing this foundation, I just absolutely love how it looks. I mean, it is an HD foundation, so that's probably why I like how it looks. Not that the Double Wear doesn't look good in pictures. I do think it looks good in pictures as well, but I definitely tend to like how I look better when I wear this one. But these two are awesome foundations, and I feel like for higher end foundations, these two are definitely reasonably priced. There are some higher end foundations that are $60, $70, and that's just kind of outrageous. So the Double Wear is only $37 and the HD foundation is only $43. I know that might seem like a lot to some people, but I definitely think foundation is something you should invest in. It is the base for all of the rest of your makeup. It's kind of your canvas, what you apply everything to. So it's definitely, to me, it is definitely something that I am willing to invest a little bit of money in. And even though they seem really small, they actually do last a long time. With these foundations, they're great quality, so you don't need a ton of product. You don't have to pump out a bunch of pumps. So I think these are really, really great foundations for quality, price, application, how they look. To me, in my opinion, they make your skin look flawless. So I love the both of these, and they will definitely be something that I will always continue to repurchase. My next favorite higher end product is a lipstick, and it is Creme Cup by MAC. I did mention this in my monthly favorites for April, and I also posted a picture on Instagram a while ago that if I could be a lipstick, this would be it. Like I said in my monthly favorites last month, this is just the girliest, prettiest, most feminine color, and I absolutely love it. I will always continue to repurchase it. It's just, in my opinion, the prettiest color, and I think it's just so flattering and so girly, and it just looks so good. You can wear it with any type of eye look, you can wear it with any outfit, and it's just going to look good. So this is definitely a favorite for me. I will always love it, and I highly recommend checking out Creme Cup. I know a lot of people like it, so this is definitely a recommendation that I have for a good lipstick from MAC. I also have two blushes from MAC that are my absolute have-to-have blushes. I love blushes from MAC, but These two are my favorite. I just love the both of them. I think they are both gorgeous, like I've mentioned before. I just love blushes. Those are like my weakness. Blush is my weakness. But I have mentioned both of these before as well. This one is Rosy Outlook, and this one is Eternal Sun. They are both Pro Longwear blushes from MAC, so they aren't from the regular powder blush line, but these are so pretty. I just like get so excited over them. They definitely don't look like one another. Eternal Sun is kind of just this warm, peachy blush that just gives you this really pretty glow, and then Rosy Outlook is this really pale pink blush with a little bit of a yellow undertone, and it just looks very natural, very fresh. So the top one is Eternal Sun and the bottom one is Rosy Outlook. I just think these are the prettiest blushes in my opinion, and I highly recommend the both of these from MAC. So Rosy Outlook and Eternal Sun. So my next favorite is my favorite eyeshadow palette of life. Blushes are definitely my first weakness, and then eyeshadow palettes are my second weakness. But without a doubt, my favorite palette is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is the original chocolate bar palette, and I absolutely love this palette. To me, I just think it is so pretty. It looks a little beat up, I'm sure. It's gotten a lot of love, but it just has so many pretty neutral colors, and it has kind of a little bit of a couple bolder colors, but the neutral colors are so pretty too, and those are some of the neutrals. I just think this is a fabulous palette. I think that you can get any type of eye look that you want to create with this. You can get a little bit of a bolder, smokier eye, or you can do something very natural too. And so this is just, to me, my number one go-to palette, and it smells like chocolate, so that's just even an added bonus, but this is definitely my most favorite palette, hands down. My next favorite product is a brow product. I'm sure you can imagine which brow line it's from, but it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I absolutely love this Brow Wiz. To me, this is just pure magical. Like, I don't know how it is so amazing, and I don't know how she made it so amazing, but she did. It is just the best brow product I've ever tried. And I just love the super fine tip. It just helps you get into all the little areas, all the little sparse areas. The spoolie is awesome too. Sorry, it's probably a little bit dirty, but it's just, I mean, it's a spoolie, but it just works so awesome to brush through your hairs. I also like to use it after I apply, and this kind of helps smooth out any product that you might have a little bit of harshness in some areas, and it just kind of smooths it out, and it helps it to make it look a little bit more natural. I do own the Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but that just tends to look a little bit too harsh on me sometimes. I do still wear it, but I definitely tend to reach for this Brow Wiz. It just looks so natural in my opinion. A good set of brows is what everyone wants to achieve, and in my opinion, the Brow Wiz is the number one in the game. So my last three items are kind of items in general. I have a few examples of each to share with you, so you will see why I like these products in general. So even though MAC blushes are probably my favorite blushes of all, I definitely do love the Kat Von D Everlasting Face Shaper blushes. These blushes are by far the most long-lasting blushes I have ever tried. The formula is so awesome. I can apply it, and 8 hours later, it's still going to look just as fresh, just as vibrant, like I had just applied it. Like, it does not wear away whatsoever. So I do have two of them. This one is Belissima, and this one is Heartagam. So these blushes are just awesome, and I feel like I don't ever hear anyone on YouTube really talking about them, and I just think that they're kind of an underrated product. I will swatch them for you. Heartagam is kind of a more fuchsia, pinky-ish blush, and then Belissima is a more coral, peachy coral blush. So the bottom one is Heartagam, and the top one is Bellissima. I am wearing Bellissima today. This is one of my favorite blushes besides the MAC blushes. This is definitely up there as well. I really love corally peachy blushes, so I really love Bellissima, but they are just super pigmented, amazing formula. You know, the longevity of these blushes are just incredible, so I highly recommend checking out these Kat Von D blushes. My next favorite are the NARS Audacious lipsticks. These are a hefty $32 a piece. They were definitely a splurge purchase for me. I do have 3 of them. I have a nude, a pink, and a red. So I definitely have a lot of good choices and options until I do decide to fork over another $32 for another one. But honestly, they are the best lipsticks I've ever tried. I'm wearing one of them today. It is called Anita. They're just super pigmented, super creamy, super long wearing, and I just feel like they make your lips look so good. They make them look so full. I definitely don't have the fullest lips by any means, but like when I wear them, I feel like my lips look great. I don't need to wear a liner or a gloss with them. You can if you like, but you definitely don't need that with these lipsticks. So this one is called Raquel, and this is the nude one, obviously, and like I just barely swatched that, and it's just so pigmented. These are just awesome. This one is called Olivia, and this is the red. Oh, so pretty. You barely need any of this. You just need one swipe of this on your lips and you are good to go. And then this one is Anita, the one that I'm wearing today. So super pretty. These are just amazing lipsticks. Like I said, the best formula I've ever tried. And even though they are $32, I definitely think that they're worth it. So the next time you want to splurge on something, I highly recommend these. They have so many color choices. You will not regret it. They are amazing, amazing lipsticks, and they are definitely worth the hype. So my last favorites are the ever so famous Naked palettes by Urban Decay. These are some of the most popular palettes out there, and they are definitely amazing quality. The Naked Original is more of a neutral palette, and I ended up just finally picking this up in March during my birthday. I mentioned that in my last video. The Naked 2 is more cool toned, and then the Naked 3 is more pinky rosy shades. So these are just definitely staples in a lot of girls' collections. I would probably say that a lot of girls would either say that the Naked palette or the Naked 3 palette is their favorite out of the 3, but mine is the Naked 2. I love cool tone shadows, and this is just one that I always tend to reach for. They're all great, but definitely the Naked 2 is my favorite. So that is it. Those are my top 10 high-end products. I just wanted to share them with you since I had done a drugstore one. And like I said, I am home in the States, and I'm definitely going to be doing some makeup shopping, so share with me what your favorite high-end products are, and I will probably definitely check them out. So thank you so much again for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.